Long, engaging conversation between two best friends about speaking English fluently. Aman, yeah, I don't know what to do. No matter how hard I try, I just can't speak English fluently. Relax, buddy. What's bothering you? You understand English well, and you know a lot of words. What's stopping you from speaking fluently? That's the problem. I know words, I understand grammar, but when it comes to speaking, my mind just freezes. I hesitate a lot, and I keep searching for the right words. Oh, I see. That's a very common problem. It's like you have all the ingredients, but you don't know how to cook a dish properly, right? Exactly. I want to speak naturally like you do, but my sentences come out slow and unnatural. I feel like a robot. Haha, I get it, bro. I used to feel the same way. But trust me, fluency is not about knowing thousands of words or perfect grammar. It's about confidence and practice. Confidence? But how can I be confident when I know I might make mistakes? That's where you're going wrong. Mistakes are part of learning. Have you ever seen a baby learning to walk? Yeah, of course. They keep falling, but they get up again. Exactly. They don't stop just because they fell once or twice. The same goes for learning English. If you're afraid of making mistakes, you'll never improve. Okay, so I should just speak without worrying too much? Yes. Just start speaking, even if it's not perfect. Fluency comes with time. But along with speaking, you also need to train your brain to think in English. Think in English? What do you mean? Right now, when you try to speak, you first think in Hindi, translate it into English, and then speak, right? Yes, that's exactly what I do, and it takes time, which is why I hesitate. That's the problem. Instead of translating, you need to train your mind to think directly in English. That sounds difficult. How do I do that? It's actually simple. Start with small things. Describe what you're doing in English. For example, if you're drinking tea, just think, I am drinking tea. If you're walking, think, I am walking to the market. So I just need to make English a part of my daily thoughts? Exactly. And the more you do this, the faster your brain will adapt. You won't need to translate anymore. Interesting. But what about vocabulary? I feel like I don't know enough words. Vocabulary is important, but don't try to memorize long lists of words. That's boring and ineffective. Instead, learn words in context. In context? What does that mean? It means learning words the way they are actually used in sentences. Instead of just memorizing amazing, learn phrases like, that's amazing, or you did an amazing job. This way, you'll remember them better and sound more natural. That makes sense. But how do I improve my pronunciation? I feel like my accent is very Indian and it doesn't sound smooth. First of all, there's nothing wrong with having an Indian accent, but if you want to sound clearer, you need to practice listening and shadowing. Shadowing? What's that? It's a technique where you listen to native speakers and repeat exactly what they say, copying their tone, pronunciation, and rhythm. Oh, like mimicking? Exactly. You can do this with English movies, YouTube videos, or podcasts. Just pick a sentence, pause the video, and repeat it exactly how they say it. It will improve your pronunciation and make your speech more natural. That sounds fun. I love watching Hollywood movies. Maybe I can use those for practice. That's a great idea. And while watching, use subtitles at first, then try watching without them. This will improve your listening skills too. But what if I don't have anyone to practice speaking with? That's my biggest problem. No problem. You can practice alone. Talk to yourself in English, record your voice, or even stand in front of a mirror and speak. Talking to myself? Won't that look weird? Haha! Maybe at first, but who cares? You're learning, and trust me, it works. You can also use apps where you can find English-speaking partners. That sounds helpful. What else can I do to improve? Read. Read as much as you can. Novels, newspapers, blogs. Reading will help you learn new words, sentence structures, and improve your overall understanding of English. I do read sometimes, but I get bored quickly. That's because you're reading things that don't interest you. Read topics you love. If you like cricket, read cricket articles in English. If you love technology, read tech blogs. When you enjoy what you're reading, it won't feel like a task. You're right. I'll start reading more about things I love. Good. Also, set small goals. Challenge yourself to speak for 5 minutes every day in English. Gradually increase the time. That's a great idea. I'll start from today. Awesome, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Don't take it as a burden. Make it fun. Thanks, Aman. You've given me so many useful tips. I feel motivated now. That's the spirit, bro. I know you'll improve soon. Just stay consistent and one day you'll be speaking like a pro. I can't wait for that day. Let's have these conversations in English from now on. Yes, from now on, only English, my friend. Let's do this. Challenge accepted.